Hi, everybody. Excuse me, it's Linda G, and I just got done working with Tom T. Moore, our most benevolent outcome gentleman. Be sure to watch that. It's about his ET thing. He did a book about ETs, his conversations with an ET. But watch towards the end because he had asked the higher realm about this midterms. So I think you'll find it interesting. But the reason I want to come on is I want to take a look at Nancy Pelosi's husband. We need to do a most benevolent outcome. I've already done prayers for him. I lit a candle. And apparently this guy was trying to tie him up. And so they could wait for Nancy to show up. Anyway, I want to see how he's doing because he had to have brain surgery. So you know that's for an 82-year-old. So we got to hope for the best for him. So let me take a look at Paul Pelosi. And you know, he's a good looking guy. He's 82, but I'd say he's a strapping man. He looks very nice. Tell me about Paul. So this happened like 2:26 in the morning. Apparently Nancy's on her way. I feel like he's already out of surgery for sure. And I don't feel him alert for some reason. I feel maybe it's the anesthetic or something, but they've sort of put him out, or he's not with us energetically right now. I see Nancy showing up. I see a lot of, people around her protecting her. Apparently she has protection, but she wasn't there. So he fought though. He fought big time. Well, he's strong. He's strong. So this looks good. This looks good. This guy's in huge trouble, by the way. He's like a 42-year-old. I can't remember his name. Pepe La something. Pepe La Pew or something like that. QAnon type of energy. Tell me what's going to happen. With the guy that did this. Yeah, he wasn't sent by anyone. He feels isolated, like he decided this on his own. He cased the house. He knew where they lived. I even see them going around and getting cameras from other people in front of their house. This is up in Pacific Heights, so it's, hello, ritzy. But other people have cameras, so they want to see if they can get any kind of link to him casing the place out. And he wanted Nancy Pelosi, I'm going to tell you right now. But he wouldn't have got to her because she would have had, they would have had, I'm telling you, you can't even get to her now because you're going to have 24-hour security. So it looks like he gets to go home and he's going to be okay. I'm very happy to see Mitch McConnell and McCarthy and everybody wishing her the best, because we certainly don't want people hurt. And we had a cray-cray that hurt Scalise, remember? And that wasn't very cool. That's when Rand Paul jumped the fence and took off. He's the doctor, right? When he took off, just took off running. I'm sure they talk about him behind closed doors. So she looks good. This is actually working in our favor, you guys. No, no offense, but okay. So I wanted to look at our midterms coming up. I'm going to redo, I have a big event to do tomorrow, but I'm going to redo the list Sunday. So tell me what I can tell everybody. Tell me about what's coming up. So the thing with Tom T. Moore is that he said, look at this. He said that we were going to win both houses, okay, according to his higher realm energy forms that talked to him. But there was going to be a lot of battle for Congress. which is what everybody's saying. They're going to be attempted cheatings. There's going to be hearings. I do see that. Do you know who I really got a hit on, you guys? That was like as clear as day was Chuck Grassley. I see Chuck Grassley losing. I really, honest to God, see him losing. So look at the tower in the house. So there's going to be upset. There's going to be people who didn't even think that they could lose that are going to lose. Coming over troubled waters and then the toasting of the cups. I even see like them trying to get to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court throws it out, like says, no, you know what? No. Yes, there's cheating and there's going to be proof of cheating. The light will be on it. The sun will be shining on it. We are not to worry. They'll attempt to corrode it, but it's not going to work. Okay, so they're telling me to tell you guys they are with you. And they want you to know all will be well. Okay, so go in with faith, you guys. Don't get upset. They just talked about 40% of the Gen Z are going to vote, and most of them are going to vote Democrat. And something Tom mentioned that some of you guys have mentioned, there are going to be a lot of Republican women that go in and say, oh yeah, I'm voting Republican. But they're actually not going to vote Republican because they're worried about their daughters. And they don't want their daughters' rights to be taken away. Because right now, under open mic that the guy from Texas didn't know was on, he was talking about getting rid of birth control, contraception. So it's just the thinking is just so. If you get, they need to start making it easier for men to get fixed, and if they're not fixed, or if they get a woman pregnant and then try to walk away, maybe they have something where you have to get fixed. That's my feeling. Will that happen? No. They just told me no. Okay, so I want to look at Elon Musk taking over. I heard that he's already got Kane on, that he allowed Kane, but that it doesn't feel right to me. Let's check it out. Hold on. What's his name? Kane West? Or he's got a new name, right? Yee is his name, right? Yeah, he's back on Twitter. Well, it looks like he's been on Twitter. It doesn't show. I guess he's back on, you guys. And he says terrible things about the Jewish. I just see him having to get kicked off again. He's going to go overboard. He's not well, you guys. He's not well. There's some people that are just plain mean and ugly. And then there's the ones that are whack jobs. And I feel like he's one of them. And I also feel Jenny Thomas isn't well. Feel like she's kind of out to lunch. Okay, so let's look at Twitter. What's going to happen with Twitter? This isn't going to be very long. Just made sure I was recording this. Holy cow, I've been talking. How's Elon Musk and Twitter going to be? I'm not as fearful of Twitter. I did join, what's the name of it? It's called Tribal, Tribel. I did join Tribal, so I got an account there. A lot of people are leaving Twitter. Ooh. Oh. Now, when you guys asked me about Elon Musk, I immediately said, if you recall, I said, ooh, he's going to take it down, or there's something with Twitter going down. I didn't even think he would get Twitter because it's like he doesn't even own it that long. He's paying a lot of money for something that he's going to try to do these innovative changes and it's not going to work. I think he's going to try to start charging people for it. But he will be the legal end of Twitter. Okay. And they were saying these guys that he fired yesterday, the bigwigs, they're going to be making more money than him. So here's all the money that went out to it, and he's going to live holding on to his ducats. He's going to lose a lot of money, you guys. A lot of money. And must be a lawsuit or something. I don't think it has to do with Twitter. There must be another lawsuit. He's getting ready to lose money. That's weird. So, okay. So, God, can you believe we're almost going to be done with the midterms? Thank you so much.
Everybody, I'm psychic.
Hi, you guys. Sorry. I wanted to also read on that volcano in the main island that's getting ready to erupt or is slightly erupting. Are we looking at any trouble with that? The volcano that's erupting. Don't forget to play your power, what is it, Powerball? It's up to 800 million, 825 million. My grandson had a dream that I won, so Nana's got to play. Thus far, I haven't won, but okay, tell me what I can tell everybody about the volcano on the main island. Gosh darn it, here's the explosion. It looks like it will go off, but it's gonna be okay. It's not Armageddon like explosion and everybody's running for their lives. It feels like it's melting. I mean, it just feels like it keeps coming, but it gives everybody enough time to get out of the way, is what I'm seeing. So that looks okay. Now, I heard, and this is for entertainment purposes only, that Putin has stopped bombing because he ran out of bombs, okay? So let's take a look. And I gotta tell you, I got a Merrick Garland, but first let's do Putin. What's going on with Putin? What's going on with Putin? Yeah, he's not doing well. He doesn't feel well. And I keep having that vision of all the doors of all the prisons open. Grindel coming out, Novato, I haven't said his name in so long. All the prisoners, I see the doors opening. The Ukraine is just hustling. The Ukraine is doing good. Tell me about the Ukraine. I know they hit a lot of their places, but and you know, just like Tom T. Moore said today, the UFOs are all over the Ukraine. I'm gonna tell you right now, there will be no dirty bombs, so to speak. So the Ukraine is, you know, slowly but surely building themselves up, but they've got the sun. They've got the sun and new beginnings and victory. Victory, because karmically, this was as written. So I don't want you guys to worry. It will be okay. You know, it was so weird when I got that hit that this was going to happen, and I saw all the poor people that was going to, you know, cross over to the other side, but it was like my guides were like, this is the beginning of the end for Putin. So it is. Okay, because he's got no respect. And did you see that most of the European countries that were buying from Russia are now looking at Africa? So, okay, so guides, tell me if there's anything you want everybody to know. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I will have probably do a show on Sunday, but is there anything you want everybody to know? I'll try to get those remakes of my picks. I keep seeing Chuck Grassley not winning. See it as clear as day. I could be wrong, but you know, entertainment purposes only, but you know, thus far. And don't forget, the young people are coming out in droves. the Gen Zs, and there's a good percentage of them that are gonna vote Democrat. Okay. Is there anything you want people to know? Be strong, be committed to the realm, okay? Because the changing of the thoughts and the beauty of man is creating well-being. That which is likened to itself is drawn. Somebody on Twitter was saying, well, if there really was a God, why does he bring all this hardship and all these terrible things? That's, a lot of people, like my mom, stopped believing in God when her mother died when she was young. But on the earth, there's something called free will, and a lot of it can be karmic free will too, that you were meant to come into this earth at this time with these particular players. But like Tom T. Moore mentioned, that we'd be surprised to see what a theater the earth is. The theater is a separate entity within this universe, but it's like we're kind of newbies in the world. So what they're saying is be strong, be connected to source, because there will be some hits. There will be some hits. I think it's more natural disaster type stuff, but there will be some hits we witness around the world. There will be more attempts at more hits on Democrats. I don't know why I have to tell you guys that, but they just said Paul's not the last one. This guy is absolutely crazy, but it's the cray craze. These guys have to watch what they're saying, because they're allowing people, especially that Tucker guy, he's allowing people to say terrible things and wish terrible things on people. So one last question. I want to know why Marjorie Taylor Greene said, look out for tomorrow, or tomorrow's huge, which she said that yesterday for today. Is it because she's back on Twitter? Let's see if she's back on Twitter. Let's see what Twitter. So I guess I'll have to come off. Okay, Marjorie. Taylor. Now, she's not on here. What about, let's ask about Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump has been spreading the big lies. Oh, breaking. Top companies to pull all ads off Twitter if the new owner, Elon Musk, reinstates Donald Trump. Okay, that makes total sense, because everybody was all worried that I think that's what's going to hit him, because remember he had the death card, and that it was financially, and he's going to lose, because he's not going to be able, like even this Kane or Yee or whatever he's called, the fact what he said about the Jewish community, oh no, they're not going to put up with it. No, that's interesting. So, but tell me what the tower is. Tell me what everybody can expect with the tower. And then I'll let you guys go so you can have a lovely Friday afternoon. Don't let me forget my ticket tomorrow. What is the hit that you're telling me? So the stock market, let's double check the stock market. It's been going, oh my God, 828 points. It's almost at 33,000. It's going up, up, up. The NASDAQ went up 309 points. The cost of living is not as bad as it was. The price of gas, and of course they showed that Exxon and everybody else made tons of money. They made fat, but it's all the Democrats' Biden's fault. And then when you ask them, what exactly would you do to help the economy? Well, they're going to get rid of Social Security. they're going to get rid of Medicare. They're going, no, these people literally handed midterms to the Dems. I'm going to tell you right now, because just like a lot of you guys have been saying, a lot of the readers out there, and now Tom Moore just said it, there's going to a lot of Republicans, especially women, they're going to go, yeah, of course I'm going to vote Republican, and then they're going to vote for the other team. So there's going to be a sex scandal. Some sort of a ugly sex scandal coming up. But we can handle that. There's no bombings, there's no threats, there's no more anybody getting injured, at least for the next week or so. So stay strong and prepare. Stay strong and prepare. All right, you guys, love you all. I'll be back. Cheers.